Hi, my name is Christina and you're watching my channel Let's Do Something Real. And today I'm going to talk about how we got our lovely bees home. These girls right behind us. And the process that we went through to get them and prepare for them, and their adventures that took place getting them home. So it'll be fun.
We wanted bees because we're trying to get toward a little bit more of a permaculture-based, sustainable lifestyle, and we want to do everything we can toward that while we still live here in the city. Our long-term goal is to get some land and have a little more space and do a little bit more of a homestead kind of thing, but it's not very attainable for us right now, so we're going to work with what we have and do our best and see what we can do, learn some things, get ready to make that leap later on in life. So we're getting bees a lot sooner than we expected, so we kind of had to scramble to get gear and get prepared. So after finding out what spot in our yard we wanted to keep the bees in, we went to a local shop here, and they have a lot of bee equipment and suits and everything that we would need. And luckily they were very kind about informing us on everything and showing us the direction of what to look at. And they also let us try on a lot of different types of suits and sizes, which was good because we didn't actually get the sizes that we expected. If we had gotten them online or something, it probably wouldn't have worked out as well.
Decided we like this style the best in here. So that we can give all of our neighbors their nightmares.
We decided to go with the most basic one they had because we had not budgeted for this since it was kind of a surprise, and they were the least expensive ones. They weren't the easiest thing in the world to get off.
That's hot.
30 years. Oh yeah. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Going in.
Going in.
It feels better. I could wear a sweatshirt underneath this.
Yeah.
My beard.
How does it work?
Well, you open it up and I think you just put some kindling of some sort in there, light it on fire, and then squeeze it out like a bellows.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cool. Exciting day. Today is the day we get to pick up our bees. I'm a little nervous, but I'm looking forward to it. The bees are a bit of a drive. We've got to go about 40-45 minutes out of town to go grab them.
This is a huge step for us in the direction of a more sustainable lifestyle. I know it's only one beehive, but we want our children to understand that you don't necessarily need to rely on a grocery store and take out to live a full, rich, healthy life. If you simply take care of nature, that it will take care of you. And bees are such a monumental part of that big picture.
And we've got to get there, look them over, make sure everything's good. So we came to look at this hive. We had one hive on our mind, and the gentleman selling it to us, he was going to demonstrate how to do this with this hive. Opened it up, and lo and behold, ta-da! Second hive. So we are adopting more bees than what we anticipated today, and that is just even better. Then we have to wait until it's dark and go back and grab them after nightfall so that all the bees have come home for the night. And then we gotta get them back home and start beekeeping. Okay, so we've decided to pick up these hives. It's dark now, so we are going to do the undertaking of moving them into the truck, which means we actually have to touch bees. So good luck with that, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
exhausting.
Woo! That was an experience. It was like as heavy as me. Like
Yeah,
he said, it was like
140
140 pounds. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Moving bees is tough, man. Like I can see why people don't do it often, and I probably don't want to do it often.
And now we get to go.
Yep, it was fun though. It's active.
And I didn't get stung at all.
Hey, no stings.
So,
Unfortunately, the poor guy that sold us the bees got stung.
Twice.
But,
So we didn't get home until about 11:30 last night after picking up the bees, and Josh had to work in the morning, so we decided that we were just going to leave them in the back of the truck for just the one day until we can get them in their permanent home tonight. And I hope it's going to be okay. You can see they're getting out. We plugged all the entrances and we put the sheet over them, but I mean, they find their way out, so they are foraging on all of our dandelions now. Luckily, I'm one of those crazy people who keeps their dandelions because, for one, it's good for bees, but for two, they're actually useful. And I don't give a care in the world about grass, as you can probably tell, but the dandelions are making these bees happy right now, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't hack them out. So it's starting to get dark enough to begin the process. First, we need to get all these supers and cinder blocks and the smoker and everything out of the back of the truck. We are going to remove the sheet, though, so that when we smoke them, they have easy access back into the hive, because it's honestly just not doing anything anyways. There's a couple of boxes to check when choosing a spot. We chose this old back deck because we never go over there, so there's low foot traffic. It's 5 feet away from neighboring fences, which is something that we have to do in our area. There's a food source for the bees all around them, and there's also some shade. It's not completely in sun, so they don't have to work quite as hard to regulate their temperature. Unfortunately, because it is old, we had to watch out for a couple of rotting boards. We were able to find some good solid boards to put the hives on top of.
What can I help with, gang?
We homeschool our boys, so any opportunity to involve them in things like this, we use as an educational tool.
Yeah. I'm a big help.
Good job, sweetie.
Shouldn't you guys be wearing your bee shirts?
Good question. We're gonna keep them off until we do things that'll make the bees kind of angry. Right now, we can be close to them. I don't really mind.
Can I be close to them tonight too?
That's what they all kind of cluster around that opening. So, the bees, they were all clustered around the entrance just a moment ago, and that's called bearding. And they do it for a number of different reasons, but we wanted to be able to get some cinder blocks out of here, and so we hit them with some smoke, which is right there. And I started squeezing some smoke out on that big cluster of bees, and they all went inside.
Can you tell us what these are for?
Bee.
They're for the bees, aren't they? These are my temporary water solution for the bees, because we have some neighbors that have like chlorinated pools and such. They needed something, and that was my solution for today. That's teamwork if ever I saw it. All these strong Lindsay boys, show me your muscles. We're gonna set up the bases for our hives. They're gonna sit right on top of this, and we're gonna put another layer of cinder blocks on top of these guys. It's our hive guard dog.
Oh yeah.
He's a good boy. Yeah.
So we got the area all prepped and ready. We got the cinder blocks down so that the hives weren't resting on the ground, and we were ready to suit up and actually do the heavy lifting of moving the hives themselves. Luckily, we had the dolly, which helped a lot, because I'm not sure we would have been able to get them from the front yard to the backyard without it.
We got our girls home. I was able to do the lifting on the large one, which I was a little nervous about, but you know, me and my guns.
We did it! We got it done! And there they are in all their glory. We're very, very happy with them. We have immediate questions, also some concerns. We know that this is going to end up in us doing a lot of learning very quickly in order to make sure that these bees have a happy, healthy home here. And we're so excited to do the learning. It's already heightened our awareness of not just the bees, but all the other insect life in our yard. Thank you so much for taking an interest in our journey, and I'm going to be making a lot more, hopefully very informational videos, but until then, make sure that you guys get out there and do something that makes you happy, do something that makes you feel alive. This is my channel, Let's Do Something Real, and I will see you guys next video.